Welcome to Attican Plays Farm Manager 2021. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 6, Episode 1 of Farm Manager 2021, The First Customer. You have set up a farm that will supply wholesalers with various types of vegetable oils. The first customer finally showed up, don't let them down. So we have to produce a bunch of oils. Colza, flax, hemp, soya, and sunflower. That's pretty straightforward. So let's see what we've got here. We inherit some stuff. A barn could be useful. What's this? A small shed. We could put sheep or goats in there or whatever. A house. Isn't that all lovely? And of course, we're going to blow all this up. Of course. It's in a bad location. It's clumsy to get to. It doesn't look like any of the modules we like to build, so goodbye. Not to mention the fact that it'll give us a little more starting cash. So let's get rid of all this junk and see what we have now. We have 98,000. That's not a ton of money. But we do, I'm fairly certain, have the ability to go straight for our medium sheds because we've got, they're spotting us the annual agricultural school on these scenarios. So we're going to go straight for the medium sheds, and we're going to take 3 days and just sit and contemplate life. So I'll be back in 3 days. All right, so our 3 days are over. Now let's think about this for a second. If we want to, let's face it, folks, we can set up some quail, and I'm not saying we're not going to do this, but we can set up quail eggs and chicken eggs and sheep and just any kind of an economic engine we choose, and get the funding. Then we can start slapping down the factories, buy the whatever we need to. Make it like sunflower oil. We could buy the sunflowers, right, and start producing it. We could be done with this in no time. So we could speed run it if we wanted to. But it's getting a little old. So why don't we do this? Let's give ourselves some restrictions to make this at least somewhat challenging, because this is super easy. Let's say we have to produce all the stuff that we use to make the oils, right? So we have to grow whatever product we use in the oils, and we will not buy any unless it's also a food. So maybe we could try to avoid, that might be hard. I'm thinking we could say, well, if you can't buy, I'm trying to find my food list now. What did I do with it? I'll be back. Okay, there it is. All right, so let me think about this. We're not going to allow ourselves to buy any of the products that we need to create the oils. Okay, so we have to farm. We have to grow crops. So we needed hemp and flax and soya and sunflower. And what was the other one? Colza. Okay. So if we think about what we would typically do is we would build some animal pens, and we're still going to do that. But we would also buy soya if we were doing sheep. We would buy sunflowers if we were doing chickens. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to say we're not going to buy those. So if we want to set up chickens, we won't feed them sunflowers. We'll feed them oats or soya. We'll feed them oats, corn, and potatoes. And if we're going to do cows, we can actually feed them anything we want. So that might be the way to go. Quail. Quail, we could feed them anything we want, so a quail would be very good. The fish, we couldn't feed the carp soya, but four foods is very, very good. Well, okay, all right. Based on that little arbitrary rule that we have to produce the stuff for the oils, we're going to start with quail. All right, so we got the medium quail pens, like this, the medium chicken coops where we would put quail. And we're going to put them, whoops, I think we're going to put them right here. I think I'd like to leave a road space, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We need 4 of them to do, yeah, why don't we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have a road in front like that and a road to connect. And then we're going to want to have, let's see, for quail, we don't need manure, we don't need a barn. So all we need is a warehouse and a silo. So we can put the warehouse, let me flip this around so I can see what's going on. We can put the warehouse entry right there, one back. And then we can put the silo that we need right there, which puts it in the center. Beautiful. Then we can put our house right in the center of that. Like that. And put a little road from the house. And a little road for that. And then we can do our decorations so that we get our upgrades on our people. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to have a total of 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll see if that's enough to get us our bonuses. So that right there is an easy peasy little setup for doing he said, I see something even better. Is it better? Is it better? We could, no, one of the things I could do, delete these two and then put them like this and like this. And then this one would be closer and everything would be, yeah, shoot, this is closer, that is tighter, shoot, yeah. Do we have enough money for this, to do all this? This is ridiculous. This, and it can't build that because of the that fence. So if I can carefully delete that fence, which may be there, okay? Delete that fence, put our coop in, and it should fit right there. It must be these things. This is not easy. Okay, let's see if it'll fit now. Coop, yes, okay. And now we can put our decorations back. Like that. And get our little plants and go 1, 2, 3 like that. And we're going to need power, so let's put a transformer right there. Okay. That's a pretty nice, tight little build right there. These are going to be organic quail eggs. That's what I'm seeing. So we're going to want people, or animal people. 1, 2, 3. We'll take them. Let's set up our orders. We need to trade. We want to buy, for the quail, we want wheat. And I'm going to go ahead and set up the non-organic while I'm in here. We want wheat. and we want buckwheat. And we want linseed. No, we do not want linseed because that's, is that right? Is that stored in a barn? Let's go look. Shoot, let's see what I want. I want warehouse. I want to change this to barn. No, I don't see linseed. Warehouse. No, it's in a warehouse. It's fine. Okay, never mind. Trade, add, linseed, and now that I think about it, it's a bit of a waste to be buying the non-organic, but that's okay. Yeah, it's only money. Linseed, apples. And the non-organic apple. And of course I could be adding these and not clicking this, but I'm just too lazy, and I've already started down this road. So pumpkin and pumpkin. And what will happen is we'll just buy 100 of those, and they just won't get used for a little bit, but that's okay. And they'll be ready when we're ready for them. So our we want to sell our eggs over 0, and we'll set up our quail eggs, the non-organic, for when we have that going. Okay. All right, go. Okay, let's start assigning these folks and buying quail. Give them 10% raise. They're only getting 10% on the decorations. Shoot. Okay, well that's all right. We'll just throw some more plants in here. I don't know if they have to go outside to see those things or not. So we'll let this run a second and see if this is working. Animals. Give her a raise. And then we can probably buy our next set. Assign a couple of people. And we'll wait a day till we get somebody else. Okay, now. They only got 10%. Okay, I'm going to stuff this. Let's put a different color. No. Let's stick with this. He didn't get anything. How could that be? What's the matter with this? Oh. These guys have arrived before our sales guy came with our goods. So... Oh, and you know what we're going to do? Since I overextended on the build, we're going to get a loan. Now, let's just get a big loan to make sure that we can buy our goods. Because if we don't have the money to buy the goods, we can't. We can't feed our crops, feed our quail, and they're going to die on us. And see that work productivity? That's because we hired him and he's been sitting there doing nothing. They want to work, actually. And notice it's 15% decorations now, so we should be good. Animals, 1, 2, 3. I think that's perfect. Yes. So we can assign by our quail. Let me go back here and make sure we got 5 in arrays. Level 5 needs arrays. 5 in arrays. 5 in arrays. Now we should see these go away as soon as this guy comes in here. There we go. Beautiful. All right, there's an organic quail business. Organic quail eggs, I should say. And we'll watch these and make sure they all are maxing out for us. So I think it looks like 164 is the magic number. Yep, there's 2 of them. We'll give these a moment to get all their food in there so that the chickens are getting all the different types of food. Once they have that, 164. Once this one's 164, we'll know we've got ourselves a good setup. There we go. So now we've got a really nice setup for quail eggs. And now, having seen this, I would probably scoot this one over a little and this one over a little closer, but it's fine. It's not fine the way it is. It looks good. All right. And as soon as we accumulate a little bit of money so we can build this middle infrastructure, we'll set up a non-organic quail egg. Oh, training. Goodness gracious. Oh, wake up. Wake up. People. Well, shoot, where's our labor law? Doggone it. Here. We need about 40 or 50,000 to really go off and do another one. We might as well wait. Okay, more training. Recovery rate for our permanent employees. Okay, that's enough to kind of get started. I think we're just going to duplicate this, even orient it the same way so I don't have to think too much. So we'll have a coop like that. Well, actually, well, let me see here. 2, 3. No, that's not right. Is it? 2 in the middle. That much is correct. Why don't we flip it around just to look a little different? Let's put the warehouse. put the house. No, we can't afford a house. Put that in the middle. And a house. We'll put a house right there. And we'll do I think we'll do something just so we don't have to have such a glom of flowers. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll put some nice fencing. It's a little more expensive, but God bless it. Fencing along there, and we'll see what kind of rating we get. We could even put fencing like here and here. That was a little more expensive, a little more difficult to build, but we'll see what we get. And let's start recruiting animal people. Oh, we've got 5 of them. Good deal. So that means we can assign and we'll have to wait. I guess the main thing here is let's buy our quail, and we're going to feed them the non-organic. There we go. Now we can bump this guy up, give him a raise. He's happy with these decorations, so cool. Next cell will bump her up 1. There we go. That gives us 2. Shoot. Gotta take that fence down. Okay, and then we can put a pin in right next door. And we can put the fence, we don't really need it, but we can put the fence back. Now we should be getting 164 on these eventually, once we get all the food in there. If we're not, we know something's wrong. We know we're missing something. There's the 164. So we just need to see it on that one, and everything we have so far is good. And we'll get another coop and put it right here. Okay, looks like all of them are good. We just passed our first month and went a little bit negative, no big deal. And we need power, so we'll have to wait until we make another cell. And I want to make sure I'm selling the before he gets there. I'll make sure I'm selling both types of quail eggs. Yes. Okay. Here comes our market guy. Now we've got some money. Now we can put power in this one. Ooh, 2 with endurance. That should be quite the little pin right there. He's already at level 5. Uh-oh, don't have enough money. All right, so there we got organic quail eggs, non-organic quail eggs. Very efficient little operations. We should be doing really well with that. Let's just see. Estimated budget monthly 235, annual 2.8 million. Okay, that's a reasonable start, but we're going to need a lot more money than that to be able to build all these factories and all that. So first thing I want to do is fire off some more training. Let's go down here and increase the strength of our employees. And let's do this, let's repeat this process with chickens. Let's go across this. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because we want to build on the other side. And we'll build, and we'll do a little bit slightly different setup. Something seems weird. No, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We'll do like a 4 across kind of a build with the chickens, just to have something different. Let's see here. Chicken coops. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do it like that. And let's see, the warehouse could be right in the middle. Yeah, we'll put it like that, and that'll put the that right there, and then we'll put the house. And we'll put power in. No, still don't have enough. Let's do the cell ourselves so we can get that house going. Let's see. We'll do a lot of flowers. Not the prettiest thing, but I'm just looking for function here. And hire animal people. Well, just one. Okay, we've got a couple. We'll buy chickens, feed them organic, and we're going to have to set this up. Oh, and no sunflowers and no soya. Because we're not going to buy, we've got rules. We can't buy those products. So, well, I take that back. We could buy them bio because I don't think our... Yes, these are not organic oils. They are regular oils. So we can go for it for the bio. Trade. Okay, we want chickens. Oat. And corn. And no soya. Oh, no. Organic's okay. Organic soya we can buy. Potatoes. And sunflower, organic, we can buy. And we want to sell our chicken, whoops, eggs over 0, and that'll do. Okay, more people. Okay. Looks like 170. Now what's going on here? Ah, here we go. These people haven't been taken care of at all, have they? Okay, I think 170. Let's see. Level 5 with arrays. Level 5 with arrays. So 177, I think, is our standard. I think that's what we're getting right here. Yeah. So we want all these to see 177. There we go. We got 2 of them ready. It's a combination of getting the ratings up and getting all the food in there. There we go. Now we've got an organic chicken business. Okay. And we can do the non-organics. I think just to conserve space, we'll put 2 here, put our warehouse and house, put 1 over here and 1 over here. So why don't we do a coop like this. Then the house like that. No. Then the warehouse. Another coop on this side. We'll just kill it with flowers. Okay, power. And recruit. And we got a lot of money. Let's go ahead and just build this out. Now the non-organic, again, we're not going to do soya, we're not going to do sunflower, so we'll just feed them oat, corn, and potatoes. And this will be a good example of how if you don't give them all the foods, you don't get as many eggs. It's that simple. Oat. Corn, no soya, potatoes, and no sunflowers. And then we're going to sell the eggs. So I'll have to be careful setting these up to make sure it matches what we're actually providing. So we can put these 2 in here, get our chickens, 1, 2, 3, like that. How many do I need? I need 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, let's figure out what the gold standard is here. 87, it looks like. No, we can do better. We can do much better. 145. Level 5 with arrays. 5 with arrays. $160. Looks like 160 is going to be the standard for these. And 177 for these. Because they're getting 5 foods, these are only getting 3. So you can see the benefit of using more foods. Oh, training. Increase the strength. Okay, we got these 2 to 160. I need to see these 2 hit 160. Boy, what's wrong? Oh, no raise here. And no raise here. No wonder you're not coming up to par. How about you guys? They need a lot of work. There we go. Now we've got full-blown organic chickens and non-organic chickens. And what's down here? Goat's milk and cow milk. All right, let's see if this is enough if we want to base what we're doing off of this little economic engine. $429 a month, $5 million a year. That's probably, yeah, is that enough? Nah, I want to do sheep too. I want one more. I want to do sheep. Sheep, I think we'll do sheep kind of like this, the 4 across. Let's see, what kind of pen do we have for sheep? The medium shed costs $24,000. Do it like this. Let's use that same 4 across model. That's not bad. It's easy to visualize. It's easy to build. And sheep. The sheep need a barn. Yes, they do, because they take crops and they produce manure. So we're going to need the full-blown deal here. So gonna need some money. And I really shouldn't have built all 4 of those pens like that, but we're making a lot of money now, so it's fine. Okay. What if we had it facing barn? Now let's just go barn. Warehouse. House. Oh, wait. No. I forgot. For the one with sorry. For the one with the barn, you have to have the 2 setback, at least my little design, you have to have the 2 setbacks so you can put the manure right there. But we're going to put the power in first, and then we can add the manure second, and it'll fit right in there. And our silo, and we'll wait a moment. Next cell we'll put in our house, and we'll start setting this up. And let's set up the purchases for this so we can get the stock in there. Let's see, sheep, crops, grass, wheat, soya. They won't get the soya, and peas. Okay. I think we're buying wheat already. Let's just increase it. We'll increase it to 500. And then the crops. And grass. No soya, and peas. And we'll sell the bio wool, and the bio milk, and I'm going to throw it in here. The sheep cheese. Okay. Need a house. God bless it. I can't drive. The road and some decorations. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That should do it. And then some. Buy sheep, skip the soya, Okay. No animal people. Okay, training is done, so 30% stronger people. Good deal. No animal people. Did I set this one up? No. Ah, shoot, I just hired somebody I didn't want. This guy brings nothing to the table. Sorry, buddy. Okay, Sophie, tomorrow we'll get you a partner, hopefully. No. Okay, what's our gold standard here? Make sure we got level 5s with raises. Looks like 92 is the number. We want to see 92 come out of these three. Each of these three. 92. And then these two. 92. We want 92 out of this guy. 83. And they're lagging behind. They got to get all their supplies and stuff. $92. Okay, good deal. So there's an organic sheep, organic wool, and let's do the non-organic. Let's just go right down the road. Who wouldn't want to have nice smelly sheep and chickens right on the road? Let you know you're near a farm. Now let's put the barn down at this end. That's going to put the manure right next to the house. We'll put the house on this side. And we could move it over some too, but I'd like to have it centered. So and non-organic. I haven't set them up. Oh, we need, that should do it. Lost track of the day, so it is a new day. Got 4, good. Okay, one more day. We'll hopefully 2 more people finish off this pen. Track our let's see. I don't know if it's a new day or not. It is. Got 1. Need 1 more. We can go ahead and get this started. Assign her, bump up her endurance. See that work productivity minus? Once she starts working and producing, she'll be happy. Got 92s. Okay, we got 3 92s going so far, so that's a good thing. Oh, another endurance guy. Good deal. So this one down here should be excellent. Okay, as soon as we see this one hit 92, we'll know we've got everything set up the way we want it. Uh-oh. I didn't like that little, didn't have, what are we saying? We're saying we don't have enough grass. Trade. We're definitely buying it. We're just going through a lot of it as we get these things started. There we go. Now once this one hits 92, then I'm going to be happy with this setup. There we go. All right, now, what does that mean? $869 a month, 10 or 11 million a year. Okay, that's a good little engine. That little engine will hum for us nicely. It's all nice, and each module is pretty compact. Could have been better, of course, but it's all good. It's all good. This looks nice, and it's going to work for us. And now we'll think about the crops that we have to grow for the oils. I think one field of, and I want to do a little bit better job lining up the crops, or lining up the fields. Maybe not have just all large, but I want a better centralized area. So like I want to go out here. Well, one thing I do want is to upgrade this building and upgrade it again. So that we have the access to the largest fields we need. Okay, there's our little engine. Why don't we stop right here for this episode? In the next episode, we'll get into some crop farming, setting up our fields, and starting to produce the items we need for consumption by our oil factories. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Farm Manager 2021 video. Thank you.